Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Northwest Community Schools, retiring Director of Instruction, Carrie Bushinsky, with new Director, Stephanie Kristovic. City of Jackson Police Chief, Chris Simpson. From True Community Credit Union Vice President of Residential Lending, Eric Esser. From the Jackson County Office of the Sheriff, Gary Schutte, with Captain Kevin Hiller. And from Queen of the Miraculous, Meadow Parish, Father Tim MacDonald. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you so much, David Rice. Good afternoon and welcome to the show. A cloudy afternoon. We've already had a few light rain showers and there's a chance we'll see more this afternoon. Odd weather pattern. It is rain coming up from the southeast, moving up to northern Michigan, and there are some scattered showers just to our south. And we are expecting off and on this afternoon, maybe even a thunderstorm later in the day, and light winds. At times, though, could gust into the teens. Showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight, a low of 60. Tomorrow, hard to tell. Weather Service isn't really sure. They think they'll have a chance of showers in the morning, and then the chance lessens, and then in the afternoon, they see a greater likelihood of showers mid to late afternoon on Wednesday, right when people are playing softball and baseball.
It's a tough call, yeah.
Things will improve by Thursday. 20% chance of showers, mainly in the morning, but sun will show up in the afternoon with a high of 84. Friday, sunny, 82. And a perfect weekend again. Saturday and Sunday, both days, mostly sunny, and a high of a perfect 72. Thanks, Kelly Express, for providing us with the weather and awesome snacks, beverages, food, pizza, and more. And right now, every Kelly Express location is hiring. Perhaps you're a student, college student, home for the summer. They tend to need extra help at Kelly Express during the summer, so check out summer job opportunities and full-time and part-time opportunities at Kelly Express. Cool thing about Kelly Express, you're working at a Jackson County employer of choice. They take great care of their team, and you can pick the place and the days and the hours that are best for you at Kelly Express. Apply online at kellyexpressmart.com. A quick look outside shows us cloudy.
A couple of raindrops on the lens there.
I noticed it was slightly raining earlier.
Yeah.
I haven't been outside yet today.
No, you haven't, have you?
No, I haven't. I will go later. I will go outside later. Looks kind of dry, but the nice thing is the showers, they shouldn't interrupt things like high school sports because they're going to be widely scattered and light in nature. Today is May 13th. It is Frog Jumping Day, and they like it wet. It is International Hummus Day.
You know, David Rice has a fear of frogs.
He does have a fear of frogs.
Yeah, we should do a report on that and then have him be the reporter and see how he does.
Let's send him out.
It's like Fear Factor. He can't be around frogs.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should throw him off the roof.
The frogs?
No, David.
Oh, David.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We just remember the one day we threw things off the roof.
Fruit cake?
Yeah. Was it cake?
We did fruit cake.
Fruit cake. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he's not afraid of the roof.
Okay.
It's International Hummus Day. Can you name just one component of hummus?
Chickpeas.
Very good. Chickpeas is correct. Also, olive oil.
Olive oil, sure.
And that's pretty much it. It's Leprechaun Day, National Apple Pie Day, Tulip Day, and the place where you can see tulips right now It is the peak of tulip season in beautiful Holland, Michigan. Some 500,000 visitors have been flocking to Holland over the last week or so to view the beautiful tulips. And our own Luke Solson went there with his girlfriend and his mom, and they thought it was really nice, but overrated.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they expected to see a lot more tulips, but
How many tulips do you need to see before it's enough, though?
I don't know. Can you picture like a bed of daffodils at Ellis Sharp Park?
Sure. Okay.
So that's what they have in Holland, except for tulips.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's no big
That's
deal.
nice.
We should have
It's nice.
a daffodil festival. I think we used to. It's World Cocktail Day. You know what? Let's just have cocktails.
We've already have.
Today, in history, it was on this day in 1973, during the early stages of the women's liberation movement, aging tennis star Bobby Riggs challenged tennis great Margaret Court to a game to see who's better, men or women. Well, this is not the famous one, the Billie Jean King, Bobby Riggs one. So Margaret Court and Bobby Riggs, they met, and Bobby won. But immediately after, he was so cocky, he said, I challenge Billie Jean King to a match. And so about 5 months later, they did play tennis, and guess who won that one?
I think she destroyed him, didn't she?
She did.
It wasn't even really that close.
She destroyed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and winner take all, $100,000. On this day in 1787, the first fleet, and that was 11 ships from Great Britain jammed with convicts. The ships were entirely convicts. Great Britain thought, well, what we should do is get rid of all the bad people, and they sent them to Australia. The Australians, the people that lived there, they weren't thrilled. But that was the establishment of the British colony in Australia, and that's why they speak with that Britishish accent, because the convicts, it's a convict accent.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep, everyone in Australia except the natives, they are from a line of convicts. On this day in 1940, Winston Churchill said, I have nothing to offer, but what? And I'll give you a hint, Brandon. It's also the name of a popular 70s rock band.
I know this, but I'm just drawing a blank because I'm on TV.
Blood,
Sweat and Tears?
Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Not exactly in that order. It was blood, toil, tears, and sweat.
Yeah.
His first speech as Prime Minister to the British House of Commons. And later that day, he found out that he was going to be attacked. The country was going to be attacked. And on this day in 1610, annoyed by guests picking their teeth at the table, that is an annoyance, French Cardinal Richelieu is said to have ordered the sharp tips of the table knives rounded off because they were using the sharp tips of table knives to pick their teeth. And he thought, well, if it's a rounded top to the knife, they won't. And he was right. And that was how the table knife came to be. They used to look like steak knives. You'd think toothpicks would have been invented by then, but apparently not.
Apparently not.
And in 1940, Igor Sikorsky piloted his VS-300 helicopter on its maiden flight. And if you think you're afraid of helicopters today, you probably would be very fearful of taking a ride on this contraption.
You sure it's not Gene Hackman? Looks a lot like Gene Hackman.
It does look like Gene Hackman.
I like his outfit when he's ready to fly, like a nice pilot's outfit there.
You know what, Brendan? People used to dress up
Yeah.
to go on the planes.
Yeah, not anymore. They go wear their
No.
pajamas now. Yeah.
Pajamas and sweatpants that tend not to go all the way over the butt. But Sikorsky actually was very successful. Of course, you've heard of the Sikorsky helicopter, but that was the first, 1940. And in 2004, it was the final episode of Frasier airing on NBC. 33 million people watched that. Now, Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Well, there we go, our Jackson County Daffodil Festival. That's the beginning of it. Thank you, Sarah Scaife, for that beautiful photo. See the sun coming through?
I do. I
up
like
there?
that.
Very
Nice picture.
And, 40 Years in the Hood, the Detroit Heidelberg Project exhibition at Ellis Sharp Museum. If you didn't see it this past weekend when it opened, it's going to be here through October, but don't delay. Get there and see it, and it's awesome, and it's free to tour thanks to the Charles Amen Foundation and Alro Steel. They're paying for all the admissions for everyone all summer long. And Tyree Guyton, he will be there from time to time. It's surprising. He pops in and he stands off in the corner, and you wouldn't know it, but it's him. So look up what Tyree Guyton looks like, and then when you go, look around, and he might be there, and you can strike up a conversation with him. Check out the Heidelberg Project. Look it up and become acquainted with it, and then you can see actual, real pieces of art from that at the Ellis Sharp Museum. It's pretty cool. The Grand River Farmers Market at Henry Ford Hospital. This is something brand new. It's not the Green Market. It's not the Downtown Farmers Market. It's the Downtown Grand River Farmers Market. They are adding a day, picking it up, moving it over to Henry Ford Hospital Tuesdays from 3 to 7 p.m. Now this kicked off last Tuesday, but nobody came. It's new, it was raining, it was cold, so hopefully people will come today because the farmers are there, the vendors, they're ready for you, 3 to 7, and the address is 150 South Waterloo, so I believe it's right across the street from the main hospital building. You can ask a master gardener anything you want today until 2 o'clock at the Eastern Branch of the Jackson District Library. Musical May Tuesdays continue at the Bohm Theater in downtown Albion, and the musical movie tonight is 8 Mile, and the show time 7 p.m. Admission is just $5. You can also get a popcorn and a drink for $5. Harmony Gardeners concert at the Cascades. They kick off their season of outdoor concerts tonight at 6 p.m. And it's bike night at Aggie's in Napoleon from 6 to 9 p.m. Iron Cowgirl Missy is the host for that tonight at Aggie's. You might want to go just to see who this Iron Cowgirl Missy is and what that's all about. And there you have it, Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Thanks to Tri-County Water for water in the green room today. They have been serving our community with water products, water softening equipment, local owned, serving local from right here in Jackson, recently expanded to Hillsdale County. Thank you, Tri-County Water. Today, a great lineup of guests, and I want to thank our producers for doing a great job of getting fantastic guests day in and day out. In our nearly 25 years of this show, we have had over 38,000 guests, and they've all been great, including today's lineup. From Northwest Community Schools, we have the comings and goings of the district, as Carrie Bashinsky is retiring, and she's here with a replacement, Stephanie Kristovic. We'll hear about the change at Northwest. This week is National Police Week, and today we will honor our first responders, our police and sheriff employees with their leaders. Today, Chris Simpson, Chief of the Jackson Police Department, will be here. Also, Gary Schutte, our sheriff, and Captain Kevin Hiller from the Sheriff's Department. Eric Esser heads up the lending for residential at True Community Credit Union. He is here today. And Father Tim McDonald, pastor of Queen of the Miraculous Medal Church, is hosting a very special concert this Sunday at Queens. It's free. You'll be invited to it. But the star of the concert is Father Tim McDonald's father. His dad is an accomplished pianist, and he will be presenting classics from the movies Sunday at 3. So he'll preview that, and we'll get his thoughts on the new Pope. All here today on JTV. Thanks for being here, and we begin after this.